Historically, the lightweight division has played a prominent role in hosting some of the greatest fighters in the sport. Small and agile, with a blend of speed and power, its participants frequently go on to enjoy flourishing careers, even in the weight classes beyond. Currently, the 135-pound division is home to arguably the greatest fighter in the world today, Vasiliy Lomachenko. Graduating from an extraordinary amateur career, the Ukrainian blitzed through the featherweights to now sit as the undisputed king of the lightweights. However, for the first time in his illustrious career, his mantle is sought after by a new breed of ambitious challengers. 4 notable young lightweights with tremendous talents have emerged in recent years, all with a mission to not only eliminate each other, but to topple the division's current number 1. And in this episode, we profile each participant and provide a glimpse into the unique qualities they're offering in one of the most talent-rich divisions of the sport. Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Starting with the most experienced and accomplished, the Baltimore native first rose to prominence when catching the eye of Floyd Mayweather in 2015. Convinced of his world-level abilities, Mayweather soon signed him to a long-term contract and began showcasing his talents to a wider boxing audience. Less than 2 years later, a daring decision was made to put him in a world title fight. Only 16 bouts into his pro career, and just 22 years of age, he challenged Jose Pedraza for the IBF Super Featherweight Championship. And the Mayweather protege, with a Mayweather-like performance, delivered on all expectations. In his subsequent fights since, Davis has won every bout within the distance, maintaining an incredible 95% knockout ratio.
What a combination! Left uppercut and down goes Quasar for the 3rd time!
Equipped with sharp counterpunching, vicious Zab Judo-like uppercuts, and a penchant for attacking the body, Davis may be the most capable of defeating the division's number 1. However, he is only a recent entry to the 135-pound weight class.
Lightweight champion of the world!
And his inactivity has prevented observers from assessing his full potential against opponents with size advantages. But at just 25 years of age and immensely gifted in the ring, Davis will feel he, above all others, should be the prominent name when discussing Lomachenko's replacement.
Is this the future of boxing? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Ryan Garcia. 21 years old and undefeated in 20 fights, it's Ryan Garcia that perhaps has the greatest potential to cross over and become a mainstream sports star.
That stumble, and then it's over. A first-round KO for Ryan Garcia.
Bearing an uncanny resemblance to his idol and promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, the driving force behind Garcia's popularity has been his social media exploits.
I'm looking out in the crowd, Oscar, and it reminds me of when I was a young journalist and you were a young up-and-coming fighter, and I would hear all these young ladies take over the stands because Oscar were fighting. Tonight, that phenomenon is because of King Ryan Garcia.
Exactly.
With an incredible 6.7 million followers on his Instagram profile, he has already negotiated a lucrative position in his promotional stable, as well as a place alongside Canelo Alvarez in Eddie Reynosa's gym.
Canelo pays his respects to the 20-year-old Ryan Garcia.
But to limit Ryan Garcia's ability to just his social media metrics would be unfair. The Californian native stands in a 5'10" frame that utilizes his range with incredible power and precision.
What's that?
17 of his 20 victories have come in quick and brutal fashion. The latest being his one-round dismissal of the respected Francisco Fonseca. Backed by a coaching team experienced in raising young talent, Ryan Garcia is likely to be matched with bigger, more seasoned opponents in the coming years. And fans and critics alike will be eager to see if the numerous sponsorship deals and online followings are justified in the ring. Devin Haney. If Ryan Garcia is likened to a young Oscar de la Hoya, then by necessity, Devin Haney is being touted as the new Floyd Mayweather. Those previous incarnations enjoyed a high-profile rivalry of their own, and so it seems inevitable that these two future superstars will also cross paths.
He's with the zone now. You know what we can do. You guys know each other. Yeah.
But where Ryan Garcia's qualities shine brightest in the commercialized aspect of the sport, Devin Haney's attributes are reserved mostly for the ring. As a child, he intermingled with renowned boxing personalities that inspired him to victories in several national amateur tournaments. And with the watchful eye of his father, he turned professional at the tender age of 17. A steady progression through the pro ranks, as well as fierce gym wars with sparring partners throughout the country, has made Devin Haney perhaps the most versatile and well-rounded fighter on this list. His Spartan-like dedication to the sport, combined with poise and skill, has allowed him to amass an undefeated 24-fight record. And through the WBC's franchise champion scheme, he has also come into possession of the regular WBC lightweight title. It's a status that has drawn criticism from boxing fans, but it's a status that has also provoked Devin Haney to target better competition and justify being the owner of such a coveted world title. Teofimo Lopez. Out of the 4 hopefuls analysed in this episode, Teofimo Lopez currently stands as the only legitimate world champion, and quite easily, the most deserving of praise.
A sensational physical package who fights with bad intentions, that's a star.
Vasiliy Lomachenko, still in the prime of his career, remains a daunting task for any talent that's lacking the required experience.
Oh my God, I mean, he's toying with Nicholas Walker.
A hastened attempt from any of the young stars mentioned could be catastrophic for their longevity in the sport. And it's for this reason that the majority have opted to temporarily stay away from his trail of destruction. Lopez, on the other hand, is ignoring all the warning signs and has campaigned for a direct assault at Lomachenko's reign.
Yeah. What do you think about an eventual fight with Lomachenko? Do you want one? How soon?
There's no reason to wait. It was all said and done. Who is Lomachenko to me?
With the exception of Gervonta Davis, Lopez is the only newcomer that has already proven his talents at world level.
Incredible power!
He stormed through the lightweight ranks with a ferocity of skill, speed and power. And in just 15 pro fights at the age of 21, he won the IBF Lightweight Championship when he beat Richard Comey in a star-making performance.
Take
Currently, Lopez owns the one world title that has escaped Lomachenko's grasp, and as such, has succeeded in baiting the Ukrainian to the ring.
You guys know who you want, man. 2020, it'll be going down.
The two are due to face each other at the end of the year for the undisputed lightweight throne, and it marks the first in what many hope could be a series of mouth-watering fights between 5 tremendously gifted athletes.